into your bag. My Bible on me, I don't need no back. The Lord said he say the prophets last. Made the time short so you know we hit the gas. Different dimensions, biblically feasting, all of our sitting. Sipping Leviticus, pieces of Genesis, out of Corinthians. Eating this roll, my second time finishing. Still ain't finished it, constantly listening to all the bishop, deacons, and captains. Whoever dishing it, taking it counsel. Really consider it, really consider it. They say, Chief, go get into your bag. My Bible on me, I don't need no back. The Lord said he say the prophets last. Made the time short so you know we hit the gas.
Foot on the gas, foot on their neck. Spiritual tax, I'm here to collect. Know that they vex, know I'm elect. 13 gates, hit to reject. Control conditions, now we in pole position. Fitted to finish the race. Marathon runner, Babylon burner. I put the scripture to incinerate. Doctrines and demons, keep watching. You see it, can't stop it, can't beat it. Fact of the matter, my God undefeated. They saying time out, tell them time up. Now the cat got his tongue tied up. Just repent, make your mind up. But you getting cut once your spirit lined up. Damn it, we been in the bed like groceries. And this bread left to go around. Need your grass cut, we gon' mow it down. So the raised up, he gon' hold it down. Still a babe, it's the ultrasound. Your pastor, he choking on milk though. Kicking scriptures, we call it a kick though. It's a blitz, come see what they hit for. Watch out, God talk ain't for everybody. It don't matter what they say about it. Living spirits versus dead bodies. You just picking your team. Imagine your soul was clean. Watching heathen get the guillotine. A roll reverse from dirt to curse the worst. Hellfire really hurts. Damn.
They say, Chief, go get into your bag. My Bible on me, I don't need no back. The Lord said he say the prophets last. Made the time short so you know we hit the gas.
One hit. I'm entitled with the title of a god. A heathen on a horse that ain't even as high. Go ahead and bark, I'ma chop you like a tree. To wrestle with an angel, gotta have some technique. I was born to run things on track like you saying. Top G's in my vein, the truth it does spring. I'm on the kill streak, 4 demons is buried. I'm a bearer on the side, he likes to carry. Nothing new under the sun, we God's on the earth. With 150 songs, I call them my perks. You say color don't matter, then give me the verse. We the real doctors, you sleeping in church. You can call 1,000, I'm rolling with 50s. My captains is with me, my deacons they send me. My bishops they lead me, my people they need me. The Bible they feed me, the enemy grieve me.
My soul not for sale in captivity. Your fate gon' be death for our liberty. Your ungodly conversation stay offending me. You can look me in my eyes, you can see I die to live. Watch the world end from the whirlwind. You, your mama, daddy, and your girlfriend. Came up out the game to build a strong name. You can look me in my eyes, I will never be the same.
Waging war, I'm swinging with my sword. Got spiritual cuts that the flesh can't avoid. Got faith, these laws ain't void. We hated by many cause we ain't the people's choice. Voice of God ringing out like a landline. This my earth, we gon' blow cause it's landmine. We really the teachers, we really the preachers. Israelites on land, no need for a visa. Chosen by God, live life like a saint. I'm a warrior in my golden estate. It's not a race, but keep up with the pace. Jacob following, push the heathen out the way. Living life back to life like Lazarus. 12 by 12, do them never, we ain't average. Harvest time, my father gon' gather us. Battle us, mad at us, you snakes can't rattle us.
My soul not for sale in captivity. Your fate gon' be death for our liberty. Your ungodly conversation stay offending me. You can look me in my eyes, you can see I die to live. Watch the world end from the whirlwind. You, your mama, daddy, and your girlfriend. Came up out the game to build a strong name. You can look me in my eyes, I will never be the same. No, I will never be the same. I will never be the same. It is. My folks, my kin. My folks, my kin. We won't never be the same.
the love, man. Not here.
Shit, take it.
Oh, move.
Welcome to Four Corners News. That's right, where the truth speaks. All praise to the Most High. I am Captain Zakar, and to my right,
Captain Tobias.
and to my left,
Captain Severus.
and to his left,
Officer Azaniah.
and to his left,
Officer Micah.
and his left,
Officer Patrick.
and last but not least,
Officer Abadan.
and we make up
Four Corners
News. I told you.
That's right.
All praise to the Most High, man. Welcome to Four Corners News, where we bring you the news and the Bible and show you that it's a true book. Let's get that script in Isaiah 11. I want to open up with that. For all the people that don't know why we are called Four Corners News, it's spiritual, baby. We got to keep it spiritual. Read that Isaiah chapter 11, verse 12, I believe it is.
Isaiah chapter 11 and verse 12. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth.
That's right. That's why we here on Four Corners News. Making sure we bringing out the news so it can reach the dispersed of Judah and the outcast of Israel that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, man. So make sure you all subscribe to the channel so we can get these views up and we can reach those people in those remote four corners of the earth.
That's
right. Right? So let's get into it, man, because it's around that time and everybody thinks that they godly. Everybody's happy and nice, and the places you go to shop smell like damn cinnamon crunch and all of that stuff, man. But no matter how you spin it, the devil's in it.
That's right.
No matter how you spin it, man, the devil's in it. We're going to bring it out because a lot of people don't know, especially in this day and age where they are technologically deprived. As much as they have a smartphone in their hand and computers in their faces, they don't search the truth of anything that they do with all this technology at the tip of their fingers. So it's our job to bring it out to them, to shed that light, and that they may come out of that darkness. All right. So give me that Job 16:11 first. Let's get there. Because Job is a very heavy book and spoke many parables, but those things are able to be used in many different ways. Matter of fact, give me Job 11:6 to start out to show you this. Job 11:6.
Job chapter 11 and verse 6. And that he would show thee the secrets of wisdom, that they are double to that which is.
That's why you can go through the book of Job and use precepts for any occasion that you got precepts to back it up, because you just can't pull it and leave it out there. You better have some precept upon precept to bring out the understanding to show, yep, that's what Job was talking about in the spirit. It's double to that which he just said. So let's get Job 16:11 now, and let's see what he spoke on in that. Job 16:11.
Job chapter 16 verse 11.
Yep.
God has delivered me to the ungodly and turned me over into the hands of the wicked.
And that's what has happened to us as a race of people, as blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth to the remote regions of the world. We've been given over into this ungodly man's hand, which is the so-called white man. And let's just face the facts. You can call us a hate group all you want to. We just laying out facts on display. You just hate it because it's the truth, and you want it to live in a comfortable in a bubble.
There you go. That's what it is.
And make like this is Fruitopia. Like, oh man, this is the land of milk and honey here in America. Thank God this white man brought us here in slavery. No. We're gonna tell you the truth that this is an ungodly man, and the worst part about it is we followed all of his wicked ways once we was handed over to him. Now, this is how you know we the children of Israel. no other nation followed his ways like we have.
Right.
They followed it in a shadow of it. But I've read a book before, and I think it was Babylon the Timbuktu, or it might have been another historical book. But it said, if you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, it's another book. It said if the Negro, if it wasn't for the Negro skin, you will not think that they're the African American.
I think it's J.A. Rogers' Sex and Race. That's what it's called. I think it is. If it wasn't for our skin color, you would think that we was white man.
Yeah.
The way, the things we celebrate, the way we eat, all those things. No other nation has went as hard for this wicked, ungodly man the way we have. That's how you know we the children of Israel.
So much spending power. Just look at how much money we spend and where we spend our money.
Yeah, good point. Go ahead, Cap.
We've gone so far down that rabbit hole that we don't even have a custom of our own as black people. As Israelites, we have a bunch of customs. But as the black man, the African American, you can't even point to a custom that is originated by us, because everything that we do is the other nations. But you can go to the Chinese, man. They got all types of
they celebrate Christmas in China. They celebrate the Year of the Dragon.
The Year of the Dragon and the rat and the monkey.
Right.
Yep. You can look at India. You can look everywhere. They have specific things that's specific to their culture.
Yep.
We don't. We follow our oppressor.
Hey, and to Cap, and to your point, if you examine other cultures, yes, they have their own customs that they follow, but we have totally removed ourselves from our heritage to follow them cold-heartedly.
So much so that when God was giving John some revelations, he said, the angel asked him, "Who are those?" He said, "Sir, thou knowest." He said, "I don't know who they are." Look what they celebrate. We didn't do those things.
Right.
And this is why we do those things, though. Pull up that first article. Watch this. Watch this. Watch the evil ungodliness of this wicked man. Pull up that article. Yep. Read it.
Wikipedia, holiday.
Holiday. Now jump down to the first paragraph. Now look at this.
A holiday is a day or other period of time set aside for festivals or recreation. Public holidays are set by public authorities and vary by state or region.
Now I want you to go down in this Wikipedia to terminology. Right there. Let's read terminology of holiday. Read it.
The word holiday comes from the Old English word haligdag.
Halig, holy, and what?
Dag.
And dag, which means what?
Day.
Day. So they took a Old English word, haligdag, and put it together, and it's called what? When you put it together?
Holiday.
No, it's not. That's not what it's called right there. Look, he's been deceived too. Damn.
Yeah, damn.
When you put
even a reader jacked up.
Read
the word originally referred only to special religious days. The word holiday has deferred connotations in different regions.
We're at the top, the very first top.
The word holiday comes from the Old English word holiday. Holy day or holy day.
Okay.
Holig, holy plus daig, day. You put those together. Since the reader jacked it up, holy day.
Yeah, he just couldn't believe it.
He can't. Damn. Repent, reader. Repent, man. Goodness gracious.
Amazing.
He's programmed, man. So that one of those ways this ungodly man deceived us, as he makes us think that these holidays are actually holy days. And we go headlong in it. Now read the paragraph, reader, please.
The word holiday has differing connotations in different regions. In the United States, the word is used exclusively to refer to the nationally, religiously.
What's the first one?
Nationally, religiously, or culturally observed days.
So they have deceived us by their ungodliness in making holidays holy days to us, and that's why we have gone headlong and we reverence them so much. That's why you don't see other nations know the deceit of this man's language and his verbiage. Black folk are the only ones that don't know what nothing means.
Right. Bunch of sheep.
Nothing at all, and we follow those things. So now you know the term holiday actually means holy day. That's what they say it means, okay? Go to the next article. Pull it up. Pull up that next one. Read it from Merriam's.
Merriam's Dictionary, holiday. Synonyms of holiday: holy day.
Holy day. This is what this white man is saying. A holiday is a holy day. Now read number 2.
A day on which one is exempt from work.
Now look at this. In the Bible, our holy days from God, what does he say not to do on those holy days? Don't work. Man, this white man is deceiving, boy.
That's a high level of witchcraft.
That's a high level of witchcraft, man. He gives everyone off on his holy day.
Yep. He established his own righteousness, saying that he is God.
Because he know that our holy days we got off by the Lord. He said, in order for this to work with God's people, we have to give them something similar, just like with the Christian church back in like the 300s or whatever. They made it similar, so God's people
to break it pagans.
To break in pagans.
Someone could buy into
Absolutely.
It.
And a lot of people has been looking for the Antichrist. They looking at the back of the Pope's head.
Right.
Take a look at the damn white man. How about that?
He's right there in front of you, man.
He does everything adverse to God.
That's exactly right. Now, give me that precept here in Ezekiel. Watch this in Ezekiel chapter 25 and watch how it relates, man. We got to come up out of these ungodly ways. Ezekiel chapter 25, and I want you to read. Is that what I want?
Verse
8. Let's see. Let me see. Nope. That ain't what it is. 35. 28. There we go. That's one. Ezekiel chapter 28, and I want you to read verse 2. Read 1 and 2. Watch this.
Ezekiel chapter 28 and verse 2. Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus said the Lord God, because thine heart is lifted up.
His what?
Thine heart is lifted up.
Now watch how high his heart is lifted up. Read.
And thou hast said, I am a God.
He said, I what?
I am a God.
Yeah, God, you got your holy days, but I'm going to have my holy days.
Yep.
Right.
And I'm gonna do what? I'm going to make them resemble yours. You know how you give people off the day in the Bible when they're not supposed to work? I'm going to make sure that my subjects don't work either on my holy days. Keep reading.
I sit in the seat of God.
So I'm going to make up my own holy days. I don't care what you said, God. And even your son, I am going to make sure that he is the reason for the season. Damn, that's wicked as hell, man.
Hey, and you know how back in the day, back in Bible times, we used to sacrifice on God's holy days.
Yeah.
Every single holiday that they celebrate, they sacrificed us.
Yep.
Right? You got Christmas, we was the slaves. You got Thanksgiving, they killed 100 and something million of us. Every single thing, they sacrificed us, just like God required a sacrifice of the clean animals.
Yep, and check this out. To land back off of that, he makes sure that the sacrificing of us is his two highest holidays. Right. Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Damn.
The two most, they were selling us as slaves, and they killed us as the Indians. And those are their two highest holidays where they sacrificed the children of Israel. Read verse 2 again.
Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 2. Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus.
That's a code word for Esau. Go ahead.
Thus said the Lord God, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God. I sit in the seat of God in the midst of the seas.
In the midst of the seas means that, and me being a God, I'm going to rule over the entire planet of Earth. Now, check this out. How does he show himself or say that he's God? Christmas is way over here in America, right? That you could go to damn Iraq. You could go to some remote place in China. Hell, you can go to the Solomon Islands.
In Dubai.
And you can go to Dubai and find them celebrating Christmas.
Yep.
He has spread his doctrine of Thanksgiving and Christians, his holidays all over the midst of the seas. He has done that. Now go to that next one on Google and look what Google says. Because they know people are going to look this stuff up. They emphatically told you something. Go to it. Read it.
On Google, yes.
Hold on, what did they do? What did they read the top part? What does it mean? At the
holiday means holy day.
I searched that. Holiday means holy day. So I'm asking a question. What did they say emphatically?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, it does. Read.
Holiday literally means holy day.
This white man is the devil. Man. He said holiday literally means holy day. Right. So when they are saying happy holidays, they are telling you happy holy days. And if you say it back, guess what you saying? You are honoring their God.
There you go.
You honoring Satan.
Right.
You honoring the man that says, I am God.
Right.
I sit in the seat of God. Right. You telling someone else that serves him, happy holy days to mine and your God.
That's crazy.
Satan.
Because the word holy means set apart.
Yep.
Right? Holy, very special, very important. So for you to go ahead and say that you identify or you acknowledge a man-made holiday, you are an enemy of God.
That's heavy right there.
That's crazy.
Hey, but you know, the deception in it is that our people believe that we are a holy people.
Right.
And the deception, I'm going to make them believe that they're serving or honoring God, but it's really the white man that they're going to be honoring.
There you go.
Reverencing.
Now watch this. Go to Leviticus chapter 20. Leviticus 20, and I want you to read verse 26. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Bring it up.
Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 26.
Uh-huh.
And ye shall be holy unto me.
You're supposed to be holy unto God, not to this white man's holy days. Read.
For I, the Lord, am holy, and have severed you from other people.
God said, I separated you from happy holidays.
Right.
You ain't supposed to have no damn happy holy days of this white man. Read.
That ye should be mine.
So if you ain't celebrating God's holy days, but you are happy to keep the white man's holidays, who do you belong to? Right. This is for all of them that say, oh, I belong to Jesus. I belong to God. His blood saved me.
They are hypocrites because guess what? They are celebrating Satan's holy day, but they will tell us that it's you can't keep God's laws. Whenever we're keeping the laws in Leviticus, the holy days in Leviticus chapter 23 says that God's laws is done and over with. Let me serve Satan, nigga.
Wow. Damn, good point. Right? Hey, go back to that article and pull it up, man. Let's read more on that.
Yes, holiday literally means holy day, as it originates from the Old English word halig, holy, and deg, day. Meaning,
it's halig, like we read earlier, holy, and deg, day, holy day. Go ahead.
Meaning, it originally referred to a day set aside for religious observance.
My goodness, this white man has set up. He has set Thanksgiving aside. He set Christmas aside, and he makes you observe it because he makes you have the day off. He makes you have the day off. And they say, and watch it. And if somebody, you ever seen this in movies where people want to work on the holidays, and then the boss or the supervisor comes in and he pats them on the back, and he says, go home and be with your family. You've worked hard this year. Enjoy this time with your family. They make you observe it as if it is ordained by God that you should be with them.
Hey,
religious observance. Go ahead.
Not only that, Cap, like you ever notice that if you say I don't celebrate it, how angry people get?
Huh? What?
Well, why you don't celebrate it?
Oh.
Why?
They try to do a deep dive in your life.
Right. Oh, what did they say to you? What's that one Christian religion?
Jehovah's Witness.
Are you Jehovah's Witness?
Yeah.
Are you Seventh-day Adventist? No, I'm an Israelite.
Somebody told me that at work. It was like, aren't you Jehovah's Witness? I was like, hell no.
When you say you don't celebrate Christmas, so you don't love your children?
Right. Yeah. Damn. Okay, go back to that. Let's get them key points about holiday.
Meaning it originally referred to a day set aside for religious observance. However, today it is often used more broadly to refer to any day of celebration or rest, even if not strictly religious.
Okay, let's go down. Let's scroll down some. Keep going. Okay, now go back up. Click those links right there, the arrow. No, yeah, just the arrow right there. So it goes down. Bam. Okay. All right. No, you could drop it. Okay. Something is different on my phone here. Okay. That's fine. Give me that in the book of Job chapter 13. I want to go to the book of Job, chapter 13. So now you see that holiday to this white man means holy day. And guess what? You can't change the meaning of it. You know why? Because your ass ain't from Norway. You ain't from Sweden. You ain't from Denmark, where these words was made up. Holiday. You're not from those places. So you can't change what the word means, because that's what black folk try to do. Oh, it might mean that, but it don't mean that to me. Well, then make up a different word then. How about that? Because holiday to this white man means holy day to him. Now read that in Job chapter 13. I want you to read verse 7.
Job chapter 13, verse 7. Will you speak wickedly for God?
Hold on, wait a minute. What is God saying to this white man?
Will you speak wickedly for God?
And this is on you too. Will you speak wickedly for God when you say it back to them? Happy holidays. Will you speak wickedly for God? Read.
And talk deceitfully for him?
Because this ain't no holy day. Right. You talk deceitfully for him. Don't they they mix Jesus? Jesus is the reason for the season. I thank God for another year to be with my family. Right. You talk deceitfully for him. Oh, this is Jesus' birthday, or Thanksgiving is a time for family to come together. God wants family to be together and love one another as you love yourself. Are you going to keep speaking deceitfully for him? Is the question that Job is asking the people. Jump down to verse 11. Watch this.
Verse 11. Shall not his excellency make you afraid?
The white man does not fear God. Nope. His excellency should make you afraid, but the white man don't fear God. That's why he'll say in his spirit, I am God. I sit in the seat of God, and he'll make up his own holy days and make all of his servants celebrate them. And read it again.
Shall not his excellency make you afraid, and his dread fall upon you?
That's what we say. The white man don't fear him at all. As much as we know that it's a God, as much as they have it on their money, in God we trust, that is all a load of crap. This white man don't fear him at all.
To this day, you can recite the lyrics to those tunes. And it's like
the 10 Commandments.
Yeah, like who taught you that?
Right.
It's engraven in your mind.
Yeah. Now they give you a reminder 3 months before the time. You already
got
man.
October. October, the store is filled with Santa Claus, Christmas tree.
The hell is this?
Everything.
Yep, exactly right. Go back to that Job, where we had Job 13. I want you to read 7 one more again and pull up that link I just put in there.
Job chapter 13, verse 7.
Yep.
Will you speak wickedly for God and talk deceitfully for him? Will you accept his person? Will you contend for God?
No, is it? I just wrote verse 7. Read it again.
Verse 7. Will you speak wickedly for God and talk deceitfully for him?
Will you speak wickedly for God and talk here's talk deceitfully for him. We're making the Bible real.
Right.
Here on Four Corners. Pull up at what I just gave y'all. Read verse 7 one more again while they pull this up.
Job chapter 13, verse 7. Will you speak wickedly for God and talk deceitfully for him?
Now jump over to Job 15 and verse 35. Them speak deceitfully. Where does that come from? Read 15:35.
Job chapter 15, verse 35. They conceive mischief.
You know what that means? They conceive mischief. That means they meditate on ways to make evil more acceptable to you.
Yep.
That's exactly what they conceive mischief. And here's the proof of it. Now pull up that picture or that image. Here are some common holiday or holy day sayings to the white man. Read.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Season's greetings. Peace on earth.
All of these are holy sayings to this white man. Keep going.
May your holidays be merry and bright.
Yes, go ahead.
Wishing you much cheer this holiday.
They say that. Go ahead.
May the holiday spirit be with you all year round.
There you go. The holiday spirit. That's a demon. Go ahead.
May your heart be filled with all the joys of the season. May the spirit of Christmas bring you comfort, peace, and happiness.
Golly. Go ahead.
May all the joys of the holiday season fill your heart and follow you throughout the coming year.
They want you to take it and take this evil into the next year as well. Go back to Job 15 and 35.
Job chapter 15 and verse 35. They conceive mischief.
They make evil acceptable to you. With all of their evil sayings that they got, you will feel bad if you don't say it back.
Right.
You feel uncomfortable and stuff.
Right.
Like, man, that was awkward. They said, happy you walk in. You walk in somewhere. They be like, season greetings.
Right.
You ignore their ass. It's an awkward silence. Like, us, we like, I don't care. But other people is like, oh, man, that was an awkward silence right there. They didn't say it back to me. Or when you leave it, they'll say, happy holidays. And you take your damn drink and you leave. Like, and the damn worker that gave you your drink be looking at you walk out the door like,
this guy's
damn, he didn't even say that back.
He's not in the spirit.
He's not in the spirit.
He got a Grinch right there.
Man, he's mean. I should have spit his drink.
He's a Grinch. What you said off Fat Jim? Grinch.
Yeah. Man, I've experienced that. Like they say season's greetings and they're waiting for the response back. And they're looking at you, they're waiting. It's like, I'm not going to say anything, man. Just keep it moving.
There you go. That's how they make you think you wrong for not participating in their evil. Go ahead.
I'm going to start saying, I'm offended. That's what I'm offended.
Read that again, Job 15:35.
They conceive mischief and bring forth vanity.
They make up these sayings to make you feel like you wrong for not being in their evil spirit with them. Read on.
And their belly prepareth deceit.
Now, what does Job mean about their belly prepareth deceit? Give me that in the book of Psalms. Watch this. Psalms 58 and verse 3. How does their belly prepare deceit? Isaiah 58 verse 3. Psalm 58 3.
Psalms chapter 58 and verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb.
The wicked are estranged in the belly. Read.
They go astray as soon as they be born.
What are they doing when they come out of the belly? Read.
Speaking lies.
They meditate on this evil. They meditate on that evil when they in the damn belly. So as soon as they come out, they out here saying, peace on earth. Season greetings. Wow. Happy holiday. Wow. There's lies as soon as they come out of the belly. Go back to that in Job 15:35. Read it again. How they are meditating and conceiving mischief. Read it.
Job chapter 15 verse 35. They conceive mischief and bring forth vanity, and their belly prepareth deceit.
When they in the belly, you know how their belly prepareth deceit? Because while they are in their ungodly mother's stomachs, they hear the Christmas bells. They hear the Christmas music. They hear the season greetings. So when they come out, it's second nature to them to speak the same lies. It's in their spirit. Go ahead, Kat.
No, I'll just say, just like how they say the baby recognizes your voice, the mother and the father speak to him, sing to him while they're in the belly and all this stuff, they can hear that stuff too. Because sound travels in water.
Exactly right, man. Speaking lies. So now you know that when you say happy holidays, you are saying to this white man, bless your holy day. I'm partaker in it. Now go to the article of Constantine and let's see something about him and Rome. Pull it up. Let's read it.
Life, hope, and truth. Biblical holiday.
Holy day.
Holy day.
Come on,
or
man.
other holidays.
That dude, hey.
Look,
they got him. They got him.
Throw some anointing oil on that guy.
Yeah.
He's not in kingdom.
Hey,
Biblical holidays.
He done went to one of them stoves today.
That's holy days. Why you keep saying holidays?
Biblical holy day. Holidays.
Oh, he's done, man. Look at that season's greeting done got him.
Got
Sheesh.
Got eggnog all in the fridge.
All right, man. Come on, get it together, man.
The biblical holidays.
Holy days. Hey, man.
Bro.
Hey, let's go. Sub
The
this guy out.
biblical holy days.
Sub it by the spirit ain't right, man. Because this class
Brother
is
got a kid
revealing
home.
spirits, man. Switch him out, man.
Hey,
Help him out,
I
man.
think he cut a tree out of the forest.
You read these articles. Read the articles. Give it the mic, man. Your spirit ain't right, man.
Go back and
It's
forth.
got a
revealing
trip.
something in
Hey,
you,
put
man.
that
Pull it
tree-
back up.
Put
Throw that
tree back in the
eggnog
forest,
out, man.
Man, you better go do a wellness check in his house.
Yeah,
You got a tree up. Read that full.
You better read it right.
It's on.
Biblical holy days or other holidays.
There you go. Okay, so let's read. Let's scroll down. And let's read that first paragraph. Let's read the Bible proclaims. Let's read that.
The Bible proclaims 7 annual festivals, but most churches today only recognize one of these. Why? Despite well-documented biblical evidence of of their relationship to Christianity of earlier years, the biblical holy days were outlawed by the Roman state under Emperor Constantine.
Were outlawed by Roman Emperor Constantine, right? Go ahead.
With the full cooperation of the church at Rome, he banned what he called the pernicious errors
of what?
Of biblical Christianity.
Biblical, being a Christian, not Christianity. That's the modern day term word. But being a Bible law commandment keeper believer, he said it's a pernicious error. Why is it an error? Because they can't go on celebrating their evil when they see righteousness in their face. That he called it a pernicious error. It was anger in him. Watch this. Keep reading.
The festivals taught in the Bible and kept by the apostles and early New Testament.
That's why we're talking about Christianity is a modern term word. They were actual Christians that kept the laws and holy days of God. Go ahead.
Kept by the apostles and early New Testament church had become too Jewish for the Roman church.
Too Israelitish for the Roman church.
Because remember what's attached to the Jews. You had the customs that was documented in the beginning. Right? The feast days, the high holy days, that's in Leviticus 23. So they had to push the real customs out of the way to establish their customs.
Yeah, and they had to push it out of the way. Why? Because our holidays or holy days was connected to our deliverance. Like Feast of Dedication was deliverance from the Greeks. Passover from the Egyptians. All the above. Hell, even
Purim.
Purim, all of our feast days is directed towards our deliverance from oppression, and that seemed too wrong to them, because they was ruling over us at the time.
They didn't want us to remember anything. Go back to it. Let's read that second paragraph of that article. The second paragraph right there.
Make it bigger.
Constantine wrote. Zoom in.
Constantine wrote, "For as much then as it is no longer possible to bear with your pernicious errors."
It's going to come a time again where they can't stand to see us wearing fringes. It's going to come a time again. Go ahead.
"We give warning by this present statute that none of you henceforth presume to assemble yourselves together. Eusebius, the life of the blessed
emperor." It's a book. Constantine, book 3. Okay, jump down to that part. Not assembling.
Not assembling together meant that both weekly and annual Sabbaths became impossible to keep as a church, at least publicly.
That's how you got the catacombs in Rome. That's how we know it was. We are the Jews. There's black people all over the walls in the catacombs underground in Rome, because we had to go there to keep God's holy days and not this white man's holidays. They hate to see us obeying God. They hate to see us keeping Passover. Hate to see us keeping Feast of Dedication and Tabernacles and Memorial blowing trumpets. They hate it so much that now they call us a hate group for doing them. How is somebody a hate group for doing the things that's in the Bible? These are the Romans reborn on the earth all over again, people. That's why and you're going to see it here later, that's why you are celebrating his holidays right now here in America. Now go to that next one that I got pulled up. Is that what I want right there? No, give me first. You wait on that. Give me 1 Timothy chapter 4. Watch this, because we spoke about Rome and Constantine and the things that they did. A lot of people don't know historically the time that Jesus and Paul lived in. They lived during the Roman times. I mean, they had emperors that lived in Rome and Nero and all of those people. Augustus. Christ lived during that time. It's why for you to say, Jesus is made up. Well, then you got to say
Augustus Caesar.
Augustus Caesar's made up. You got to say Nero is made up. You got to say all them Roman emperors are made up. And it's a whole bunch of, hell, they got statues. They got documents. They got everything written about them. But Jesus that lived during that same time, he was made up.
He's made up.
Nah, you just don't want to face the reality of your evil. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
1 Timothy 4:1.
1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils.
That would take place because emperors of Rome or Caesars of Rome would outlaw the laws of God to where it would be so hard. And you know how we are as a people. Come on, let's be real. If we got to go out our way to obey God and follow him, a lot of us just turn and do what the heathen does.
Right.
Man, it's too hard.
It's too hard.
The school's too far away. We got to be here on a Monday night for New Moon. Tuesday is Feast of Dedication. Thursday, oh man, is Memorial blowing trumpets. Man, that's hard to do. Yeah. And we stay in the Christian church. As it was then, we do it now.
Or they say, man, I got to keep the commandments to get to the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yep,
nah, that's too hard to do. What they call it, what's it called? Law? Oh, damn, I forgot the word. The terminology say we are, when we keep the commandments, the apologet,
Legalist.
Yeah. Legalist.
Yeah, exactly.
Make all type of stupid words for it.
One thing about when they was out in the world doing Christmas, celebrating Thanksgiving, they would go all the way out to celebrate it. But now when you get into this truth, it'd be like now they want God to be, they want comfortability in their repentance.
They take out loans to keep
that's one thing that they do.
Man.
And when you look at the Feast of Dedication, some people don't even decorate in their house. But Thanksgiving, Christmas come,
oh man, they
full of lights.
This.
Hey,
Getting up on that ladder, they damn gout ass foot, they too heavy, exceed the weight limit of the ladder, about to fall over and putting up damn Christmas lights around your damn gutter.
They decorated in January.
Right.
For December.
Read that again, verse 1.
Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils.
Constantine made it hard to keep God's laws, and we just went on and followed the doctrines of devil and gave in to the seducing spirits.
Right.
Verse 2, what does God say those things are? Read.
Speaking lies in hypocrisy.
They all lies. It's exactly what it is. It don't make it of God because somebody outlawed it and gave you another way, and now you're going to merge God with it and say, this is how we worship God. No, it's not. It's a lie in hypocrisy. And so much so that after you'd have told yourself that lie so many times that the holidays or holy days of this white man are of God, what did God say end up happening to you?
Having their conscience seared with a hot iron.
It's seared in your head. You cannot separate God's holy days from this white man's holidays. You merge it all together and say Jesus is the reason for the season when it's not. You sear it with a hot iron. Go ahead,
you know what Constantine was saying when he called it pernicious? The definition of pernicious means having a harmful effect or highly injurious. He said that it was pernicious error because he's saying that you are harming yourself by keeping God's holy days. Let me show you how to make it a little bit easier for you.
Yeah.
Let me show you what's more fun. Let me show you what you're going to get the most pleasure out of. Because keeping God's is a little bit too hard and you are harming yourself. That's what pernicious means. Highly injurious or destructive.
Damn.
And he changed it by making it a seduction. The lights, the gifts.
Right.
Orgies.
Yep.
You're right.
Yeah. Give me that Romans chapter 1, verse 25. Here's the proof of it.
Bring it out.
Romans chapter 1, verse 25.
Romans chapter 1 and verse 25. Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
Now we understand. Now we can put it together. Who did? The Romans.
Right.
The Romans, them white folk. Because they want no original black Rome. Now, only reason we was called Romans because we lived there, just like we call Americans now.
Right.
Okay. The Romans were white folk, all right? They changed the truth of God into a lie. Straight up, Paul's telling you during this time, our people that lived in Rome, he said, hey, man, who changed the truth of God into a lie? They can look up and say, Nero. They can look up and say, Constantine did. They can look up and say, the Roman church did.
Yep.
We're getting a time frame now of why he would say this. Go ahead.
And worship and serve the creature more than the creator.
How is that happening today that they worship the creature more than the creator? All of these articles that we pulling up, Black folk didn't write these.
Right.
These is white folk telling you that Christmas, Thanksgiving, the original meaning of holiday, of holy day is holiday. They telling you that. We didn't make Google, but black folks still don't care. They worship this man more than they do the creator, even if the white man tell you this is of Satan.
Right.
Straight up. Okay, I'm still going to do it.
There you go.
Massive. Go ahead, Officer Peggy.
Yeah, let me get Romans chapter 6, verse 16, because a lot of times our people don't understand. If you don't obey God commandments, you still obey commandments. It's either you're going to obey commandments from God or commandments from Satan.
That's
Read
right.
that.
Romans chapter 6, verse 16. Know ye not that to whom ye yield yourselves servants to obey, his servants you are to whom you obey.
So you become the servants of the white man. He says, celebrate Christmas this way. Celebrate Thanksgiving this way. You say, I'm not going to celebrate God's commandments. I'm going to follow the evil white man commandments. That's what you do. You still follow laws.
Damn. Good.
Whether of sin unto death or of obedience unto righteousness.
Yeah, I'm about to say you're going to miss that
I'm glad
part.
you read it. Rita, you all right now.
You made up.
You made up. Go ahead, Officer.
That's why it talks about Satan himself. He transformed himself as an angel of light. So what we're seeing is a transformation. But a lot of the thing about it is that the sinners, they want the appeal of looking righteous.
Yeah.
But then again, they go
and all manner of evil.
All manner of
That's
evil.
bait. That's the bait.
Yes, exactly right.
They make sure the bait looks good, enticable. That way, once they roll it out in their marketing,
right?
You know, we're gonna
there
fall.
You go.
They
make
got a lot of
evil
sips out
acceptable.
there. Yep.
Go to that next article because we still tearing down Thanksgiving because we know a lot of you black folk still got that damn turkey in your stomach right now.
Man. Come on,
read that.
That's 1637 Pequot Massacre. The real story of the annual U.S. Thanksgiving.
Real story. All right, this ain't what you learned in them elementary school to teach kids because you didn't want to give them the reality of the world they live in. Scroll down some. Look at that. Indian land for sale. That's Gadite land for sale. One of the 12 tribes of Israel. Get a home of your own. Easy payments. You know they wasn't selling these to black folk because it said easy payments. Perfect title. Possession within 30 days.
Damn.
Man, you see how it says Indian land for sale? That means they went and took it by force.
There you go. It's not white folks' land.
Right.
No.
They made straight up.
They made 100% profit.
Right. Yes.
And they made sure
10 million
it was covered with the bones. The bones was right there, and they covered the bones.
Yep.
And then go ahead, we got a free land. Don't worry about the bones that's underneath there.
Damn. Go ahead, scroll down some.
Say that was the fertilizer for the
there
grass.
you go. Damn.
Let's read that real quick.
Most of us associate the holiday with happy pilgrims and Indians sitting down to a big feast. And that did happen once. The story began in 1614 when a band of English explorers sailed home to England with a ship full of Patuxet Indians bound for slavery.
Hold on, wait a minute. Indians went on slave ships?
Damn.
Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute to all the conscious Negroes out here that tell us that the Indians ain't Israelites.
Right.
Wait a minute. This white man that you worship did some history for you to believe it. They went back to England with a ship full of Gadites bound for slavery. Damn, I didn't even know that was in there. Yeah. We killing two birds with one stone. One script. Go ahead.
They left behind smallpox which virtually wiped out those who had escaped. By the time the Pilgrims arrived in Massachusetts Bay, they found only one living Patuxet Indian.
Damn.
Wow. All of them died.
Wow. Go ahead.
A man named Squanto who had survived slavery in England and knew their language.
Wow.
He taught them to grow corn and to fish and negotiated a peace treaty between the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag Nation. Wampano Nation. At the end of the first year, the Pilgrims held a great feast honoring Squanto and the Wampanos.
Okay, that's it. Okay, give me that in second time. All right, let's go to the next one that we got there. So you see, they tell you the truth about Thanksgiving. which Deacon Ithon destroyed that day, man. That sinful day with the scripts. Now let the white man tell you how evil he is. Pull it up. Pull up that video. Come on. Listen good, too. Make sure it's off mute. I want him to hear every word of this devil. Bring it out. Go ahead.
Europeans come to this continent, literally ethnically cleanse the indigenous population out of existence.
Pause it.
Kill them.
So much that it was only one when they went back to the place they came from.
Damn, man.
One of them was alive there.
And they used that to flip them to go kill more Indians.
Damn.
That's why you only hear about Squanto. Now
That's
you
it.
know.
That's it.
Run it back just a tad bit.
Man.
Go ahead.
This population out of existence. Kill them on a scale that has hardly been equaled.
Damn.
By the millions. And refer to them as savages. That's an achievement. Who's the savage? If you go, the first time I encountered this was in a little town in Massachusetts called Deerfield.
Ain't that where Squanto was, right? The only one living. Okay, go ahead.
Old Deerfield. It's a reconstruction of what that little town looked like in colonial America. And so the houses are redone to look like they did then. Very nice job. It's a tourist thing. You go there and you look at that.
Make money off
And in front of each house is a plaque that explains something about this house. It was inhabited by the Yipsy Doodle family or whatever it was. And then description. On the 18th of October of 1702,
they
the
romanticize
savages attacked. I remember the first time I saw this, the savages. You come in here, destroy everything these people have, and they are the savages.
Man,
that's an interesting move.
Witchcraft.
You know?
Look,
I hadn't thought of that
response.
before. Think about it.
Pause it.
Listen, you saw his response? It's interesting. Not evil. It's interesting.
Interesting. How they were able to kill in what did he say? On a scale that hasn't ever been met since.
Damn.
That means all of World War I, all of World War II.
Damn.
He says it can't compare to what this white man did when he landed here in Massachusetts. And did what? And had Thanksgiving.
Right.
Right after he had Thanksgiving. Give me that Ezekiel 35:1 real quick. Go ahead, Kev.
When he said that, you see the young fella across from him said, man, I haven't even thought about it that way.
That's how
he never thinks about the carnage.
Right.
He knew hundreds of millions of people died, but only thing he could think about, America first.
That's it.
He can't think about, damn, we destroyed the whole country,
He
whole
don't
world.
think about, oh man, millions of people did live here before us. Right. Never crossed my mind.
Never crossed his mind.
What I got out of it is that there was no remorse. He just
No
laughed.
remorse.
There you go.
He laughed right
Good
away.
point, officer.
And then afterwards he'll ask you, what you bringing for the potluck?
Yeah.
What you bringing to the dinner?
Damn.
Read
that. Ezekiel 35:1.
Ezekiel chapter 35:1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it.
Esau, this white man's ancestor, is the one that lived in Mount Seir, so you can know. Now jump down to verse 5 and
verse
6.
5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
That's who Gad was. Gad is. They are the children of Israel. Right. And they shed their blood on a scale that has not been met yet since.
Gad and Reuben.
Yep, and Reuben. Go ahead.
By the force of the sword.
Hold on, wait a minute. They did it how?
By the force of the sword.
They didn't come with a whole bunch of military army guns in the 1600s. They came with swords and weapons from the 1400s all the way up. They've always had a sword in their hand. Read.
In the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
And when we should have had some peace, this white man said, you ain't going to get it.
Nope.
Go ahead.
Therefore, as I live, said the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
They love death. They love it. Give me that in the book of Genesis. God is letting you know that this man loves death. That's why he can spill blood. And the most blood he has spit has been of the children of Israel.
Right.
And look what Negroes turn around and do. They said, man, you know what? We gonna honor this white man. We're going to make sure we going to call everybody up. We're going to take days off. We're going to travel. We're going to get airplane tickets. We're going to travel across the highways. And we're going to make sure we there with family to be together in honor of this massacre. Read that in Genesis 27, 41, 42. Watch this.
Genesis chapter 27 and verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob.
That's us, Israel. Go ahead.
Because of the blessings wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob.
He's always had it in his mind to slay us. Whenever he was in our vicinity, it's death, it's murder on his mind. Keep reading.
And these words of Esau, her elder son, were told to Rebekah. And she sent and called Jacob, her younger son, and said unto him, behold, thy brother Esau, as touching thee,
as concerning you,
does comfort himself, purposing to kill thee.
He comforts himself in the thought of spilling the children of Israel's blood. Now, how does he comfort himself? What did he do? What did he do? What did he do? Pull up that next article and look how he comforted himself in the spilling of our blood. Pull it up. What does that say at the top?
Abraham Lincoln Thanksgiving.
Oh, and what did Abraham Lincoln do for Thanksgiving? Read it.
President Abraham Lincoln is credited with starting the national holiday of Thanksgiving Day with a proclamation he issued in October 3rd, 1863.
So how did he comfort himself in spilling our blood? He said, let us remember murdering the children of Israel every single year from this day forth.
He hollowed it.
He made it holy in his sight. Right. He made it holy. Read the proclamation.
Proclamation. Lincoln's proclamation invited citizens to observe the last Thursday of November as a day of thanksgiving and praise to God.
And a what?
And praise to God.
Man, though, this is why the Bible says the pride of your heart, Esau, has deceived thee.
Right.
They set up a day to comfort themselves in the spilling of God's kids. Man, now just let's just be real, y'all. Let's be real. Anybody that you know of took your kids' lives, and you heard through the grapevine, they get together every year and made it a holy, honorable day.
Right.
Come on, man. All y'all be in jail right now.
Right.
Yep. Everybody be in jail.
Everybody.
We going to.
Yeah. It's a party.
Where's the Uzi?
We coming to party too.
You
know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's exactly
and
what
the
it
crazy
is.
thing, like, they do that. They make it their holy day, and then they fashion food to forever remember what they did. The turkeys for the body, the cranberry sauce for the blood, and the stuffing for the guts and everything else that they snatched up out of your mothers, your daughters, all of that. They made specific foods. There's no reason why a turkey, cranberry sauce, and all that stuff goes together unless it has an ungodly meaning.
Yeah. Come on, think about it. We used to celebrate that stuff when we was wicked. What the hell? Who would think? This is how you know what nuts that made it.
Right.
Black folk wouldn't have said, man, we got some turkey here, man. You know what go good with turkey? Cranberry sauce.
No,
the same way they put raisins and mashed
potatoes. Hey, check this out, y'all. Real talk. Black folk don't eat cranberry sauce at no other time of the year.
Yeah.
That's how you know, man. We don't eat that stuff. Man, come on. That came from them. That's an evil, diabolical reason behind it, and we don't even think of it. Yep. We just honor it the same way that they do.
And then they fabricate a story, and that's why they teach the children at school. Yeah. That the native, they help the pilgrims, because they couldn't find food. That's the story they fabricate, and then we go along with it. Oh yeah,
Thanksgiving Day
now,
and praise to God.
Hey, you got to understand, those things you mentioned are the rituals behind the witchcraft.
There you go.
It's witchcraft, so they have sacrifice. Those are the tokens, like how Levi had bones and.
Man.
Amazing.
Throw him off the show. The last day.
Throw him off the show.
What?
Grand opening, grand closing.
Pull up that next article that we got. This is from Abraham Lincoln that was published July 15th, 1863, and it's currently being held in the Library of Congress to this day. Pull it up. Let's look at the verbiage that he uses. Read that. Read from the top.
Day of National Thanksgiving.
By
the President of the United States of America. A proclamation.
A proclamation. He said, let us all comfort ourselves and make this because he hung Native Americans. Now, the original reason that you do some little history on it, it says the victory of the Civil War is why he made a day of Thanksgiving. But we know that you can never trust your enemies. We know that before him, it was George Washington that was doing it too. He mentioned something about Thanksgiving. He's just carrying it on, but he instituted it at a different time. But it's the same reason. You can't change it from its origins. Now read the verbiage in which he speaks, man. Read it.
It has pleased Almighty God.
Listen to this dude, man. Look at him, how he called him by one of his greatest titles, Almighty God. Like he reverence him. Go ahead.
It has pleased Almighty God to hearken to the supplications and prayers of an afflicted people, and to vouchsafe to the Army and the Navy of the United States victories on land and on the sea, so signal and so effective as to furnish reasonable grounds for our augmented confidence that the union of the states will be maintained.
Now, keep reading. Watch this. I want to get to this. Keep going.
Their constitution preserved and their peace and prosperity permanently restored.
He said, white man, we will forever rule this country now. Now that you have defeated the Confederates, we will forever rule this land. So you mean to tell me, as righteous as Abraham Lincoln wants to sound in Almighty God and praises to God, he didn't think about giving this land back to its original inhabitants. It wasn't on his mind at all. It's permanently restored to us, is what he's saying. Now read the next part.
But these victories have been accorded, not without sacrifices of life, limb, health, and liberty, incurred by brave, loyal, and patriotic citizens.
Murderers, that's who they are. Murderers. Go ahead.
Domestic affliction in every part of the country follows in the train of the fearful bereavement.
Now listen to this. Go ahead.
It is meet and right.
He's using biblical words. Meet and right. Go ahead.
To recognize and confess the presence of the Almighty Father.
Goodness, listen to this dude. Keep reading.
And the power of his hand.
And the power of his hand.
Equally in these triumphs, in these sorrows.
Man, give me that Ezekiel 35:12.
Damn.
We hear what the white man says. He speaks lies on behalf of God. Let's see what God says in response to him. Ezekiel 35:12.
Ezekiel chapter 35:12. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, and that I have heard all thy blasphemies.
Hold on, God said everything Abraham Lincoln said was a what?
I have heard all thy blasphemies, which thou hast spoken
God
against.
God said, I heard of blasphemies. He didn't love their ass. He didn't give you this damn land so you can be here permanent and restored to yourself and kill my children, Gad, and the blood, their blood makes the grass grow, and their bones is the fertilizer. I didn't give it to you. The only reason that you was allowed to do that is because I was punishing them for their sins. It ain't got nothing to do with you, white man. Read that again. From the top.
And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, and that I have heard all thy blasphemies, which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Israel.
You spoke it against his people. You spoke it against God. It's a blasphemy coming out of their mouths. Here's so much so. Leviticus chapter 23. Here you go. I'm going to show you these blasphemies that come out of their mouth. Leviticus 23, read verse 1. Listen to these blasphemy that came out of his mouth. We're going to correct it with the scripts. Read it.
Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying.
Hold on, he didn't speak to Abraham?
Unto Moses.
He didn't speak to Abraham Lincoln. He spoke to Moses. Go ahead.
Saying, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to
make a proclamation to the children of Israel. Keep reading.
To be holy convocations. Even these are my feasts.
I ain't never read Thanksgiving in Leviticus 23. That's right. Never read it. How is Abraham Lincoln giving honor and praise and glory to Almighty El Shaddai and Almighty Father and his hand of strength that this land is permanently ours? I'm going to make up a day to honor him because that's what he's doing. The Thanksgiving, and he's mentioning God. God has established this is what he's saying. I don't read that in Leviticus 23. Go ahead, officer.
And give me that real quick in Habakkuk. When he set up these different holidays, Habakkuk chapter 1 and 10 and 11, when he set up these different holidays, this is what he is doing. Come on.
No, it's not a hard book to find.
Go ahead.
Habakkuk chapter 1 and verse 10.
Habakkuk chapter 1 verse 10. And they shall scoff at the king.
That's them mocking us. The turkey, the cranberry, so on and so forth. But we are the kings of the earth, right? Read.
And the princes shall
We're the princes of the earth.
Shall be a scorn unto them. They shall deride every stronghold.
Meaning they're going to take America, read.
For they shall heap dust and take it.
They're gonna cause confusion and take it, read.
Then shall his mind change.
How did his mind change? Now he says, I want peace. I want everybody to come together. Read.
And he shall pass over and offend, imputing this his power unto his God.
Manifest destiny. God wanted me to do this to you.
Damn.
To God be the glory.
That God said that's a what? I heard all those blasphemies that you spoke against me, you damn devil. Now, pull up that. Look at this. This is and that was Abraham Lincoln. His descendants continue to speak blasphemies on his behalf. Go ahead, pull it up. Read that, Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk, I believe he's one of those dudes that go around debating
Big head, little eyes.
what you call those Republican or conservative ways. He goes around debating people. Charlie Kirk. Look what he did. Read.
Charlie Kirk. Psalms 100 and verse 4. Enter his gates with thanksgiving.
Damn devils.
And his courts with praise. Give thanks to him. Bless his name.
These damn devils. Damn devils, man. Give me that in the book of Psalms chapter 50. They continually blaspheme God. Psalm chapter 50, verse 16 and 17.
Psalms chapter 50 and verse 16. But unto the wicked God said.
Charlie Kirk and all his ancestors. Right. Go ahead.
What hast thou to do to declare my statutes?
Why in the hell you speaking my precepts, my word? Read.
Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth.
That's what we literally just saw out of Abraham Lincoln then and Charlie Kirk now. Go ahead.
Seeing thou hatest instruction.
Because God didn't tell you to celebrate Thanksgiving. He told you celebrate Feast of Dedication. Celebrate the new moons. Keep the Sabbath day holy. Instruction. He gave you those instructions. White man said, nah, we hate those. What did Constantine say about those?
It was
pernicious ways.
Pernicious ways. Errors.
Errors. Go ahead. Read 17 again.
Seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee.
We don't care what Leviticus 23 say. We don't care what he say. Even if we not the children of Israel, we still not going to do those things. Because remember, on their dollar bill, they said, in God we trust. Well, even if you're not the children of Israel, if you trust in God, you would keep his feast days, wouldn't you? Right. Oh, no, you're a damn liar. You hate God and you cast his words behind your back. Now, look what Charles the White, his silly ass said. You got something?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is what they saying thanks to their God about, right? Is they have this is the Indian wars. This is all the wars they've waged against our brothers, right? The colonial period wars. I'm going to be quick. The Pequot wars, the Beaver wars, the King Philip wars, the Queen Anne war, the war of the Yamasee Indians, the French Indian War, the Pontiac Indians War, the Battle of the Fallen Timbers, the Revolutionary War, the Swanee Creek Indian War, the 19th century wars. You have the Battle of the Tippecanoe Wars, the Seminole Wars, and it just keep going. The Indian Removal Act. The Sand Creek Massacre, and it's just the Red Clouds War. It just keeps going on and on. And it wasn't no war. It was a massacre.
Yeah.
Every single, and there's more.
Surely he's a man.
But that's what they saying. Thank to their God about, because you can't even. We'll be here all day. The show will be about just all the wars they waged against, and this war, some of these wars was raised under your president Abe Lincoln.
Good old Abe.
Can I bring my precept, Cal?
Yeah, go ahead.
Get Jeremiah verse 30, verse 3. Start at 3 and then go down to 16. Because you know they make merry. They have the Thanksgiving for overthrowing us, because they destroyed the children of Israel. And in Revelation 11 and 10, they make merry because those two prophets, they torment them. We torment them.
Told their ass up.
Now they destroy us. They make merry. They were giving us. Guess what? There will be a day we're going to have our Thanksgiving.
That's right.
We're going to be merry. The same thing you did to us, God's going to reverse you with that.
Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 3. For lo, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah, saith the Lord, and I will cause them to return to the land that I gave to their fathers, and they shall possess it.
Because we scattered, but there's a day God gonna bring us back to our land.
That's
and what's gonna happen? Verse 16.
Verse 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
Every single one. Look at what they do. Look, just like we were reading all the wars they won. They devour us. Massacre. Read.
And all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity.
I don't care if any one of them got good heart. Every one of them will go into slavery. Read.
And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
Okay, give me 19 now. Why this?
Verse 19, and out of them shall proceed thanksgiving.
Of what?
Shall proceed thanksgiving.
People, that's going to be your Thanksgiving.
There you go.
When all your enemy under captivity.
That's right.
Read.
And the voice of them that make merry.
Make what?
That make merry.
We're going to be married too.
That's right.
When every single one of them is in slavery. We're going to be married.
Abraham Lincoln, the Sand Creek Massacre was under your watch. 750 of our brothers and sisters got massacred.
Man. Bones still there, too.
Still there. Now, look at this. Pull up Charleston White, because he got on black folk. One thing Charleston White do, he talks silly sometimes, but he be getting on black folks when you listen to him sometimes. Now, pull it up. Look what he said about Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving dinner, watching the Cowboys. The genocide day every year. And, we don't thank God for nothing else until Thanksgiving. We complain about more. We complain about our job. We complain about our living situation. But on this one day, we all want to play like we thankful. And in the process of being thankful, we sinning by gluttony. We overeating. We go throw away more food than we digest or give away. And we hollering we thankful. So I call this the holiday. This the holiday.
The BS holiday.
Ain't thankful for a motherfucking thing, because you ain't going to go feed the poor or the homeless. You're going to throw away most of the stuff that you're going to overcook. It's the day.
Do you not feel the love of family that comes around Thanksgiving time?
Because my mother have a soul food dinner twice a month. So we feel it way before Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is the day. Most of the family members you come there, most of y'all even like each other. Y'all ain't spoke to each other all year. Y'all ain't prayed together. A family that prays together stays together, not a family that eats together.
Cut it. Go ahead.
And we're not eating at the table. So this is one of the dynamics I look at the family, the family structure. It used to be everybody had to be home by dinner time.
Yep.
Right? Everybody, nigga, I don't care what age you were, nigga, you had to make it home by dinner time. And you, your siblings, your immediate family, y'all sat down and hey, Dad, can you pass me the peas? Hey, Mom, can you pass me the mashed potatoes? And that gave the father, that gave the mother an opportunity to say, boy, why your eyes so red? Man, boy, you drunk? Girl, why you so quiet? So it gave you time to examine your family, and you was breaking bread with your family. Nowadays, all of us are going to come to the table. We're going to pray that bullshit prayer. We're going to make our plate. One person go in the living room. One person go on the back porch. One person go in the kitchen. One person go on the front porch. One person go. So we don't eat together. So homie, this ain't about family. This is just a tradition that we celebrate in America, and we really don't understand the real tradition. They killed a bunch of Indians after they ate with them.
Damn! Cut him.
Straight up.
Killed him. Yeah. Black folk, they killed him. Now look at this. He said, you black folk, y'all can watch it on your old time. Black folk, y'all get along. Pull up the picture. Pull up the picture.
Hurry up.
Keep going, man. We got a lot to get through.
Yes, sir.
Look at that. Read that.
Family goes viral after posting a photo on Thanksgiving at their grandma's house.
What grandma say?
After putting aside all differences like their grandma wanted.
All of them hate it. Everybody, it's at least 25, 30, 40, 50, 60 people in there that hate each other, and they all family. Ain't talk to each other. Now watch this. We don't know if a fight didn't break out or not. We don't know. It's just a picture. But this is what normally happens when you get black folk that got differences with each other. Pull it up. Pull up the video. This is what happened. This is why I call it the BS holiday.
Look at this.
Get up, grab
Nah.
Damn. They rolled the turkey under the table.
Grandma hit the ground.
Dang.
Grab a wine.
Grab a wine.
Somebody said
Black
she got
ass
the
name.
He probably said the mashed potatoes from Publix.
Fighting. Nigga, you stole my man. You slept with my man. Now, what's the worst? What's worse about this? You know, they are asleep at this one. They don't know what's going on. What really is the worst is when you got people that claim they are Israelites making up their own holy days.
That's say that again.
Say it ain't so, Cap.
People that claim to be Israelites make up their own holy days. And thank God for it.
Say it ain't so, Cap. Nah.
Look, pull up the video of these Negroes
they
right
got
here,
ZTs
man.
or fringes.
Nah, you gonna see.
They ain't got on pants and everything.
Shalom. It's another Yahweh Shai day.
A what? Pause it. They called it a Yahweh Shai day.
Damn.
Now let's see. Now you know we're not gonna read it in Leviticus 23. You ain't gonna read it nowhere in the Bible.
Nowhere.
In the book of Negroes.
In the book of in Nigalations.
Salakia.
The book of Nigalations. Let's see on Yahweh Shai day what he ordained for them, didn't ordain for them to eat. Play it.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. It's another Yahweh Shai day. I'm hoping it's our last one out here, but if not, we'll just do it again.
Look at this. All these grown men with women in pants.
Next month, I'll be doing the same thing.
All these overweight brothers. And women.
Get together. And
now watch this. He panned.
fellowship.
Look, he panned to the plate. Pause it. That's macaroni and damn whatever, and some greens with product. Who knows what's in that damn thing?
Pig ass.
Everything defiled.
Wow.
Cap is all right with them.
Keep playing.
Say you do the next month.
Look at that. Stuffing. They got stuffing on the table. And look what they got right next to it.
Can get together.
Cut up turkey.
There it is.
Wow.
And then right next to it, they got what?
That's ham.
Ham.
Turkey ham.
Goddamn.
Where they do that at?
Those are children of Jeroboam.
Damn, you went back on
Let
that.
it play some more.
All the time. This is what we got to do. All right.
Now listen to this. Look what he do.
Chief, they get me Psalm 118, 24. This is the day which the Lord hath made.
Stop it.
Wow.
Where the hell did God make that day and say, put it in the book? Because the last time I read in the Bible, it said all scripture is given by the inspiration of God. Where the hell he making Yahweh Shai Day with pork and celebrated on Thanksgiving with turkey ham or pork hams and turkey and stuffing, the same thing that your enemy does to honor their God on Thanksgiving Day. And now you incorporate Jesus with it and say, this is the day the Lord hath made. Give me that in Romans. Go to Romans.
Romans 10.
Damn.
Romans chapter 2. And I want you to read verse 23 and 24. Look at this.
Romans chapter 2 and verse 23. Thou that makest thy boast of the law.
We Israelites, we keep the law. Go ahead.
Through breaking the law, dishonorest thou God. For the name of God is blasphemed against the Gentiles through
The name
you.
of God, all the people that watch that video on Facebook, the name of God is blasphemed through Negroes that celebrate a Yahweh Shai Day. It's blasphemed. You shame the ministry when you do things like that.
There's no edifying, no light shining through
Nothing
that.
at all.
You got even a non-believer to see that. They'll be like, damn, they doing a good job. We all right. We on the right path. Get that turkey ready. Get the cranberry sauce.
Israelites do it. Why can't we do it? Give me 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 21. We can't spend on this. We could go a damn hour on this, but we ain't going to do it. We're going to cut you real quick and move on. 1 Thessalonians 5. You know what I want, 21.
1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 21.
Pull up the pictures, man, so you can see it. We want them to see this. Go ahead.
Prove all things.
No, on the 22.
Verse 22, abstain from all appearance of evil.
Abstain from all appearance, and that's an appearance of evil. If we didn't know who you was, the Gentiles of our people will look at that and say, they celebrating Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'm right.
That's an appearance of evil, Negroes. And God said what?
Abstain from all appearance of evil.
Now, abstain from all appearance of evil, and don't even think to do this. Verse 21.
Verse 21, prove all things.
Don't think to try to prove it with a damn scripture, Psalm 118. Ain't no damn Yahweh Day with damn ham and turkey and stuffing and everything, macaroni and all of that on crazy. Thanksgiving. Hell no. Man. You got to be able to prove it out of the Bible, and it ain't written in there for no damn Yahweh Day. Right. Christ said, if you going to remember me, break bread and drink the wine. He didn't say eat the damn pork. He didn't say eat no damn stovetop stuffing. Turkey. Man, burn the damn fat.
Hey, Cap, man, when you examine that video, there is so much evil in there.
Yes.
That
pants on women, head covered.
Yeah. Cap, that's no different from Constantine.
No different at all. No different at all.
Let me get one scripture.
You got to make it quick. Go ahead.
Give me 1 Maccabees chapter 1 and verse, start at 46.
Quick.
46.
1 Maccabees chapter 1 verse 46. And pollute the sanctuary and holy people.
So, they might say we don't have no sanctuary. Okay, but it says the holy people. You claim to be Israelites. Doing what?
Set up altars and groves and chapels of idols.
That's what they did. Set up altars. They got all the food on it. They got all
let it play in the background. Go ahead, Cap.
And sacrifice swine's flesh.
What do they do?
Come on, let it
play,
Sacrifice
swine's flesh and unclean beasts.
That's what they were doing. You see pork butt, damn hog maws, and all type of stuff on their table. That big belly with the paw stretched out. God says you profane polluted the holy people with your swine's flesh.
Man, unbelievable, man. Repent, abstain from all appearance of evil. Negroes will make up a day, read a scripture behind it to justify they wicked, and then turn around and worship Satan. Pull it up.
To consent to their religion.
No, come on, man. Stay with me. Where you at? I meant they turn around and worship Santa. Pull it up. But I was right when I said Satan. I was right. Because it's exactly who the hell you worship.
Damn.
That's exactly who Santa is. It's Satan. Because no matter how you spin it, the devil's in it.
That's right.
That's how you. There you go, the newbies. I told you, man. Okay. Yeah. Pull up the next image. Because they in the damn, they watching the show. They supposed to be a part of it. Read that definition.
Old Nick. Definition of Old Nick.
Old Saint Nick is what?
Used as a name of the devil.
Of who?
Of the devil.
That's who it is. Old Saint Nicholas is the devil. These are Merriam-Webster, okay? These is white folk since 1828. Black folk, you wasn't putting together no dictionaries, no definitions. You wasn't reading nothing. So when they came up, since Merriam-Webster since 1828, and said, man, you know what? We did the research. Old Nick. Yep, that's the devil. That's what it means, folks. Now go to that Merriam-Webster's high school dictionary. You got that? Okay, read that. Synonyms for him.
Synonyms for Old Nick. Archfiend.
Oh,
Beelzebub.
Damn, he's a fiend.
Devil. Fiend. Lucifer. Satan. Serpent.
Damn. Man, you can't get around that.
No, Saint Nick.
Old Saint Nick, the damn devil, man. He Beelzebub. He's Satan. He the serpent. He Lucifer. No matter how you spin it, the devil is in it.
That's right.
Now pull up at Merriam-Webster's high school dictionary. Go to the definition that's in there. See what they got that high school dictionary. Zoom in for it. On it for them.
Old Nick.
Old Nick.
Devil.
Is a what?
devil.
They don't even expound on it. One word, devil.
That's all we got for you.
That's it. That's all this. That's all his ass is. Straight to the point. Devil, deceiver. That's what he is.
That's why he in red.
Exactly.
That's right. He is in red.
Exactly why he in red.
Man, they remember, man. The scriptures say that they do a diligent search of evil. The colors that Satan that they call Santa wears is not by happenstance. Why did they put him in a blue suit or a green one or yellow or something? Why they choose red? It's some deep thought behind that because they know he's the devil.
And it goes back to Genesis 25:25.
Yep,
the devil.
There you go. Now pull up that next at Google link I got for you, cause watch this. Y'all think Saint Nick, the devil, be on that sleigh by himself? Nah, he don't. Pull it up for him. Read that at the top.
Krampus.
Krampus. A lot of black folk don't know who Krampus is. So let AI tell you. Go ahead.
You.
Krampus is a half goat, half demon monster from Central and Eastern European folklore who punishes children who misbehave at Christmas time.
Well, don't they say Santa knows who's been good or naughty and nice? How would he know? So if he knows who's naughty and nice, guess what he did? He brought the Reaper with him. He brings the Reaper with him. Why? Because old Saint Nick ain't nothing but the damn devil himself.
Right.
So he brings his minion with him. Read the origin and stuff.
Origin. The origin of Krampus is unclear, but some believe it may have pre-Christian origins.
Hold on, wait a minute. This is before Jesus? Oh, no.
Not by Jesus.
Not by Jesus. This is what they said. Go ahead.
The name Krampus comes from the German word for Krampen, which means claw.
Now read the role of Krampus.
Role. Krampus is the devilish companion of Saint Nicholas.
Hold on, he's the what?
Devilish companion of Saint Nicholas.
Well, wait a minute. Didn't we just read the definition of old Saint Nick? They said he's the devil.
Right.
So he rolls with his partner, the devil.
Right.
Exactly. He ain't rolling by himself. See, this is what happens. Remember what we read earlier, where Esau is a master at making evil acceptable.
There we go.
It's more palatable. You're more accepting of it. So much that even though it's got wicked origins and a devil with him, you'll give it to your kids because it looks so nice.
Cap is a seducing spirit.
There you go.
Seducing spirit. Let me get a script real quick. Go to Luke chapter 4, because Satan always looking for his worshipers. He even tried Christ with that. So even with this, officer brought it out earlier, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, all that, those are rituals. Watch this. Read that verse. Start at verse 5.
Luke chapter 4 and verse 5. And the devil, taking him up into a high mountain, showed unto him all the kingdoms of the world in a moment of time.
All the rewards. Come on.
And the devil said unto him,
listen,
all this power will I give thee, and the glory of them, for that is delivered unto me, and to whosoever I will, I give it.
Read. How are you going to get it?
If thou therefore will worship me.
Get that Christmas gift. Get that Christmas tree. Get that turkey ready. What you think a white man did?
Yeah.
He asked, that's his sacrifices he had to make to get the seat of Satan.
Yep.
That's what you're seeing. Read.
If thou therefore will worship me, all shall be thine.
That's why he's ruling the world today.
There you go. He is fully invested in evil. Now this is what we got to realize as a people, though. Go to Hosea chapter 9, verse 1. God gave us holy and divine instructions to keep us from the defiling things that these heathen do. Read Hosea 9 and 1.
Hosea chapter 9, verse 1.
Yeah.
Rejoice not, O Israel.
Don't be happy, O Israel. Read.
For joy as other people.
He told us don't rejoice like other people because everything they do has devilish and evil origins behind it. It is Satan that is behind the whole plot. Satan is not going to make it readily easy to identify that it's him giving it to you. He's going to make it pleasing to the eye. He's going to have, when Christmas time come around, you're going to start seeing candy canes hanging up everywhere. Smells. Christmas socks hanging up. Soft enjoying music that's in the background that you really can't hear or pay attention to, but your subconscious hears it. And then you'll find yourself going around saying, Jingle bells. Why the hell am I not saying that because you was being programmed when you was walking through Macy's looking for something. You might not have been there for Christmas shopping or for some Thanksgiving clothes to go out to the club, but they had it playing in the background in your subconscious mind. Satan picked up and put it right there in your brain, and next thing you know, you said, man, I'm going to get with the family for this. We're going to celebrate. We don't do it enough. We don't do it. We don't get it together enough during the year. Let's make sure we together on Thanksgiving and Christmas this time around. It's evil. God said, don't rejoice for other people or with other people like they rejoice, because this is what will ultimately happen if you rejoice in things that they rejoice in. Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. Watch this. It's a cause and an effect. Go ahead.
Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
When you rejoice as other people do, it ultimately destroys us as a people. It don't destroy the white man. No. It don't destroy the Chinese or the Arab. It don't destroy them because they are not the children of God. Right. It destroys us because it's a certain spirit that is deep down in all of us waiting to be awakened and walk in light and walk in truth. But when you rejoice as other people do, it's got devilish ways behind it, and it destroys the spirit that is within you. Right? Pull up at, go ahead, officer.
And you know what the deception about this? Remember, it says old Nick, but now they change old to saint.
Oh, there you go. Damn, good catch, man. Good catch. Go back to that Google article, Cap Sauce on the roll section. Watch this. Watch this. This is how you know they tie together. Read that roll.
Roll. Krampus is the devilish companion of St. Nicholas. On the night of December 5th, Krampus accompanies St. Nicholas on visits to children, punishing the badly behaved with birch rods.
So now in Christmas, they got the song or he knows when you whatever, but they don't really use it in a punishing role. Yeah. This second part, they do it. Read.
While St. Nicholas,
Santa Claus,
rewards the well-behaved with small gifts.
They have gifts in the house, all under you lie to your kids and say St. Nick done came down the chimney that you don't have.
You live in a project.
To put you live in the projects. Talking about some, St. Nicholas or Santa Claus gave you these small presents. Or he gave you this bike, or they gave you this PS3 or whatever the case may be. But he put it in there. You announce worshiping the devil wholehearted. You don't care about God laws whatsoever or how it's going to affect you when Christ returns. You don't give two damns.
Not at all, man.
Now you know that Satan is the reason for the season.
There you go. Now pull up that next article we got. Pull it up, and I'm going to show you something. I just want to back up what Google said with the actual article. Pull it up. Now you see this is the image they have of him. Now read that bold print.
Christmas has long been a celebration of joy, as Santa Claus rewards all the good girls and boys with presents.
Now you see how they call Saint Nick Santa Claus. So when we say Saint Nick, that is who it is. That's just a different title they gave him, because the devil has many different titles to make you accept him. I'm going to say it again. The devil has many different titles to make you accept him. He might not get you with Krampus. I'm going to call myself Old Nick. Oh, you don't like Old Nick? Well, I'll become a saint. Oh, you don't like Saint Nick because you ain't into this Catholicism? Well, call me Santa Claus. Well, hell, if you will call me Santa Claus, well, call me Santa for short. And you'll never know that it's Satan in disguise. Right. It got many names. Go ahead.
You don't like Krampus, we give you the elves.
Yeah. Don't get into the exactly elves. Right. Read that again for him.
Christmas has long been a celebration of joy, as Santa Claus rewards all the good girls and boys with presents and holiday cheer. Children who have not been so nice are said to receive a lump of coal in their stocking instead of a gift.
We just read that. Go ahead.
However, many years ago, children received a visit from the Christmas devil.
From who?
The Christmas devil.
Man, no matter how you spin it, the devil's in it, man. We go do the history, the research for you here on Four Quarters, man. So you can come up out of that evil if you're watching this, man. We giving you historical facts along with biblical facts. God said, don't rejoice for joy as other people do, Israel. It's going to destroy you. God's worried about you. Now keep reading that to finish it out.
The Christmas devil, a consequence much more frightening than cold. The legend of Krampus.
No, that's it. That's it on that. Now pull up the image of Krampus, because a lot of people might not know what he looked like, and you might like, man, that's old. That ain't today. People don't do that no more. That's medieval times. Pull up the video. Play it. The Christmas devil is still out here. Modern times, y'all. That's an HD camera.
And on TikTok University.
Listen to that enchanting music. Yeah, them old pagan, devilish rituals are still on the earth today. Black folk, you can't change the reason of Christmas. It is evil. That's what all they do here in America is that, oh man, they say, man, people ain't going to accept that here in America. Leave Krampus over there in Europe. Even though this is the legend that he rode around with Krampus and what did they call him in that last article? The Christmas devil. Don't bring him, just bring Santa. And instead of Krampus, we go give him the elves.
Damn.
Yep. This is all they doing right now. So see, this is what we like to think. We like to think that God forgets the past and only lives in the present. No. God, he don't even dwell in time. Right. So everything is current to him. So you worshiping Christmas right now, which has the origins of Krampus and Saint Nick, the devil. All of that is like it's present day at the moment to God. So on Judgment Day, it ain't going to be old news to him.
No.
Remember, 1,000 years to God is like a day.
Yeah,
so it's like if he come back and like, man, hey, earlier today, you was worshiping another God. Right. No, Jesus, no, God, no, it wasn't. I was doing that. I did it when I stopped celebrating it when I got grown. Nigga, that was a millisecond to me. Time ain't moved. What you talking about? You gonna get judged for those things. Now go to that article and let the white man tell you some more about him being the devil. Pull it up.
90% of Americans celebrate Christmas in one way or another, according to the Pew Research Center. The holiday began in the 4th century when church officials chose to honor the birth of Jesus. But several customs we've come to associate with modern-day Christmas actually evolved from ancient pagan traditions celebrating the winter solstice.
Pause it real quick. Whenever you hear the word pagan, I want y'all to put it in your mind because this is really what it is. It's Satan. Pagan is just another word for Satan. Remember, Satan has many titles. Right, here's the proof of it. Go to that in 1 Corinthians. Is it 1 Corinthians? 2 Corinthians I want. Y'all know what I want?
2 Corinthians.
It's 2 Corinthians chapter 10, I think. Yep. 11. 2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 6.
2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 6.
Is that what it is? Go ahead.
Bring it out.
Is that 13? Straight to the point, 14. Yep.
2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 14. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light.
Transforming himself means he's going to get different names. He's not going to keep the same name every time he transforms himself. He's going to have a different name. So whenever you hear pagan, that's Satan. Satan days is what you actually are worshiping. Read verse 15.
Verse 15, therefore,
bring it out, man. You go whisper it to me in my ear. Read it.
Therefore, it is no great thing if his ministers,
the white man,
also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness.
The Pope, the Christian church,
your pastor,
all of that stuff. Even them, they come in. The Christmas, they smiling, rosy cheeks. Yep. All of it. Your boss, all of them have transformed into the angel of light,
ministers,
ministers of righteousness.
Yeah, ministers of righteousness, saying that this day is of God. We ordain this day of God. I don't care what the old traditions was. This is what it means now. And you're celebrating the same tradition with a new facelift.
That's it.
That's why they give good bonus.
Yeah, they do. We're going to get into that. Let's go. Hey, we're going to get into that. I'm glad you mentioned that, officer. Go back to that video.
when church officials chose to honor the birth of Jesus.
There you go.
But several customs we've come to associate with modern-day Christmas actually evolved from ancient pagan traditions,
Satan traditions,
celebrating the winter solstice. Historian Kenneth C. Davis is the best-selling author of the Don't Know Much About series, which we love. Welcome back to the table. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you. It's always a pleasure to be here.
Pause it. Now, this is how you know that they are the devil, they father Satan. He knows all of his stuff is ungodly, and he still honors their Satan day. He's in the spirit of their Satan day. And he's proof that they are not white folk. He's red as hell. His shirt is white. His tie is red. Goodness gracious, they're the same color. Go ahead, play it.
This is something I've always been fascinated by because the Bible never talks about the date of Christ's birth, yet we celebrate December 25th. Why?
Well, primarily because in ancient Rome, there was a feast called Saturnalia that celebrated the solstice. What is the solstice? It's the day that the sun starts coming back. The days start getting longer. And most of the traditions that we have that relate to Christmas relate to the solstice, which was celebrated in ancient Rome on December 25th. So when Christianity became the official religion, in a sense, in Rome, they were able to fix this date, which some scholars say may be earlier than that. There's a little discrepancy about it, but there's no question that the fact that it was celebrated in Rome as an important day with gift-giving, candle lighting, and singing and decorating houses really cemented Christmas as December 25th.
Wow. All of that came from Rome. Satan Day that came from Rome is just in America in modern times now. And it ain't changed because they had lights. They had presents. They had wreaths. They had all of that. It's the same stuff you do now. So how is it now different than what they used to do then? You're doing the same exact things.
Remember what Constantine said? Those Copernicus days or whatever, pernicious days, they put those things and merged them all in. They knew exactly what they were doing.
Now, give me that in Revelation 17. I'm going to read something to you that how Rome of ancient times is spoken about in the Bible, and God tells you that it would eventually turn into America. Read that, Revelation 17 and verse 7.
Revelation chapter 17 and verse 7. And the angel said unto me, wherefore didst thou marvel? I will tell thee the mystery of the woman and of the beast that carrieth her, which have the 7 heads and 10 horns. The beast that thou sawest was and is not.
Was and is not. Go ahead.
And shall ascend out of the bottomless pit.
The bottomless pit is Europe. That place is a wasteland. Why do you think they rummage and pillage Africa for all of its resources? Because it's a bottomless pit. Go ahead.
And go into perdition.
It would eventually be destroyed because it would turn into what? America. It will eventually turn into America, he's telling him. Read.
And they that dwell on the earth shall wonder, whose names were not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, when they behold the beast that was and is not, and is not,
and is not,
and yet is.
It yet is. But it said it was in your vision, but it is not yet come, but it is currently on the earth. What place was that? That was Rome. How do we know that? Go back to Revelation chapter 1, and I want you to read verse, where is he at? In the Owls, verse 9. Watch this.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 9. I, John, who also am your brother and companion in tribulation and in the kingdom and patience of Jesus Christ, was in the isle that is called Patmos.
That's a small remote island that Rome sent prisoners, Christian believers like John. They sent Israelites to that island to do what? To work until they died in salt mines and breaking rocks. The Isles of Patmos. He told John, he said, hey, that one, to behold the beast that was in your vision and is not, but it ain't yet come, but it is on the earth at this time. He's telling them, that's Rome. That is Rome going to be reborn again. Now, go back to Revelation 17. We're going to prove it. We're going to prove it. Read verse 10.
Revelation chapter 17 and verse 10. And there are 7 kings 5 are fallen, and 1 is.
That 1 is Rome.
And the other is not yet come.
That would eventually be Great Britain. And what came out of Great Britain? America came out of Great Britain. Go ahead.
And when he cometh, he must continue a short space.
Read.
And the beast that was and is not, even he is the 8th.
He is the 8th. He's not yet on the earth right now, but he was in your vision, John. I showed you him. He's going to be the scarlet whore, or the mother of harlots, the abominations of the earth. That's in your vision, but it's not yet come on the earth. But it is on the earth. How is that? Because it was Rome. Watch this. Verse 12. Keep reading.
Even he is the 8th and is of the 7th.
Which is of Great Britain. But what's going to eventually happen to that 8th head, which is America? Read.
And goeth into perdition.
And does what?
And goeth into perdition.
It will eventually be destroyed, John. Not yet, though. It's on the earth, but it's not yet come yet. How is that possible? Because America is Rome reborn. That's why. Now let's go back to the articles. Go to how black people explain Christmas. Because you heard the technical way of the white dude. Right. Let's see how black folk do it. Go to Huey for us so we can understand it in our terminology, the way we think.
And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly host praising God and saying, Glory to God.
Everybody's grandpa and grandma right there.
Peace, goodwill toward men.
A lot of people ain't seen
it. And that's what Christmas is all about.
You hear that, boy? That's what Christmas is all about.
Actually, Granddad, Christmas is a pagan holiday. And Jesus probably hates you for celebrating it.
Damn. There ain't gonna be no Scrooges in this house, boy.
Look, Granddad, it's clear from the scripture that Jesus was not born in winter. The shepherds who saw the angels announcing his birth would not have been out in their fields in December. The Palestinian winters are too cold, if you believe in that sort of thing. The truth is, Christmas evolved from the Roman holiday Saturnalia, a winter festival where men gave gifts to each other. They also would get drunk, have sex with each other, and beat their wives. People would act so crazy on Christmas, the holiday was outlawed by the Protestant Church until the 1800s. As a matter of fact, the United States Congress...
That's how our family is, y'all.
Granddad? Granddad!
I'm sorry, boy. What was that?
I just explained the entire history of Christmas.
But it was boring.
There you go. History. Truth is boring.
You just blah, blah, gay sex, blah, blah, Congress. You know, you got to be interesting.
Cut it. That's how our people are.
That's all his mind heard was gay sex and Congress.
Crazy, man. Now, he mentioned Saturnalia, right? Pull up the article. We ain't going to read all this. We're going to go straight to the point. Read the topic. Saturnalia, right? That was mentioned by that white man on the show first, and then we got our the black understanding of Saturnalia. Just scroll down a little bit and let's see what it say. Right there. Read that.
Saturnalia, held in mid-December.
Turn his mic up. Go ahead.
Is an ancient Roman pagan festival honoring the agricultural god Saturn. Because of when the holiday occurred near the winter solstice, Saturnalia celebrations are the source of many of the tradition we now associate with Christmas.
With what?
With Christmas.
And so Saturnalia is just Christmas. Saturnalia in Rome, Christmas reborn in America. Read.
Such as wreaths, candles, feasting, and gift giving.
So you can't say that we do it, it's different for us. We do it in a different. You do it exactly what they did in Rome to celebrate Saturnalia. It's just a new name for Satan in modern times. Go to the next article for Britannica and look what they said. Scroll down. Let's read that right there. Read it.
Saturnalia, the most popular of Roman festivals, dedicated to the Roman god Saturn.
Didn't God say have no other gods before me?
Sure did.
So even if you call it Christmas, it's still a worshiping of another god. He just changed his name in modern times. Read.
The festival's influence continues to be felt throughout the Western world.
That's America. Go ahead.
Originally celebrated on December 17th, Saturnalia was extended first to 3 and eventually to 7 days. The date has been connected with the winter sowing season, which in modern Italy varies from October to January.
Now, this is why I wanted to read this. Keep going.
Remarkably, like the Greek Chronia, it was the liveliest festival of the year.
It's a wonderful time of the year. Ain't that what they say? Go ahead.
All work and businesses were suspended.
Everything closes down for Christmas and Thanksgiving. Everything closed down. And what else happened? Read.
Slaves were given temporary freedom to say and do what they like.
That's Negroes in America.
Negroes
That's
right
Hispanics
now.
in America right now.
That look good.
The slaves are given freedom to do what they want because the business that owns them is closed down. Yeah. Keep reading.
And
Scroll up. Go ahead.
And certain moral restrictions were eased.
You know what those certain moral restrictions of being eased are? If you go up under mistletoe, what do they do?
Kiss.
You kiss. Oh. You read them, and whoever's under it with you has to kiss you. Right. Even if it's another man's wife or another woman's husband,
amazing.
You got to kiss them. Moral restrictions were eased.
Now
Keep reading.
Now in America, 2 dudes.
That's 2 dudes, right. Keep reading.
The streets were infected with a Mardi Gras madness.
We know what they do on Mardi Gras. Go ahead.
A mock king was chosen, Saturnalius Princeps. The seasonal greeting in this Io Saturnalia was heard everywhere.
Hold on, it was what?
Was heard everywhere.
Everywhere you go, you hear Caesar's greetings. You hear those Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
And that damn bell. Ding,
ding, ding. Would you like to make a donation?
The hell is this?
Keep scrolling down. Read it.
The closing days of Saturnalia were known as Sigillaria because of the custom making towards the end of the festival presents of candles, wax models of fruit, and waxen statuettes, which were fashioned
all right, you can stop it there because it be candles and stuff lit all the time for Christmas, right? And wax burning everywhere. Now, go back to that video. Go back to the video. So now you know Saturnalia is Christmas in Rome reborn. The head that was yet is to come in John's vision. Go back to that video.
That's December 25th.
You always say you don't know much according to your books, but do you know why we have a Christmas tree as opposed to a bunch of hydrangeas?
Well,
are really pretty.
This is another
puffy and pretty.
This is another.
How about that, Ken?
This is another pagan tradition. So Christmas is really about bringing out your inner pagan. The
Wow!
Really
Pause. Wow!
Satan.
Straight up, Satan tell you what it is. But Nick Rose will hear it and say, "We're gonna worship you anyway, Creator." Because our allegiance is to you. Go ahead, play it.
Another
puffy and pretty.
This is another.
How about that, Ken?
This is another pagan tradition. So Christmas is really about bringing out your inner pagan. The Christmas tree really comes to.
Who knew we had an inner pagan?
Which of the wise men
We did.
said that?
Giggling out.
Well, it's like Halloween and a lot of other things we do. These all predate Christianity. But in the Norse world, Germany, the Scandinavian countries, where winter was really serious and the solstice was really an important idea, they celebrated the return of life by celebrating an evergreen tree. When Christianity came in, they started to use the evergreen tree, the pagan symbol, as a symbol of the tree of paradise.
Pause it. The tree is the symbol of paradise. You can't find nobody that's sad on Christmas. Everybody's happy. Kids get gifts. Yeah. Adults get gifts. They get new cars. You get new clothes. Everybody is in paradise. Right. When they get these spirit. In the Christmas spirit. Now, he said it. A Christmas tree originated in Scandinavia. Can you pull up that next Google link we got? I want to show y'all what Scandinavia. Look at that. That's Scandinavia, y'all, because Negroes might think Scandinavia is in Africa. That's where Christmas come from, y'all. Christmas trees, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Denmark. White folks.
Bottoms of the spit. That's it right there.
The UK, Iceland. This stuff come from white people. It is a white man holiday now. It is. It's a holiday now. Now, the thing about it is, you know, the white man steal everything from ancient people before him. Pull up the book real quick. Pull up the book. Let's move, y'all. We got to get through this. Pull up the book. The Antichrist 666. Okay, read the stuff on it, the pages. Read that.
In the legend of the Taric goddess Diana, it is said that every stranger who landed on her shore was sacrificed on her altar. Have you ever wondered what the Christmas tree has to do with the birth of Christ, or the ornaments you place on the tree, or the meaning of the word Yuletide? or where the tradition of mistletoe came from and how it became the symbol of Christmas? Reader, they have nothing whatsoever to do with the birth of Jesus. But are some of the traditions observed to honor the birth of pagan god-child Tammuz. There is not one single scriptural evidence that supports the birth of Christ as being December 25th.
That host said that when she came on. It said it's nowhere in the Bible, but we do it anyway on December the 25th. Why? Go ahead.
But history says December 25th was kept thousands of years before the birth of Jesus in honor of the pagan Messiah.
Now, I want you to skip the next two pages I got and go to the last one that's right there. Yep, and we're going to show where this stuff come from. I want you to read the last paragraph that's highlighted in pink. The last part in pink.
These festivals to the heathen trinity were observed centuries before the birth of Jesus in places such as Babylon.
As where?
Babylon, Persia, Egypt, Greece, Rome, Scandinavia, and other remote areas of the world.
This is what the white man does. He has stolen everything from ancient heathens, and now he's put a commercialized look on it to make you worship it. But all of them, God said, I'm not none of their God. I'm only the children of Israel God. But we are worshiping what they worshiped back then. Heathen customs. Now, go to the next one. Go to that next one. Watch this. Black people Christmas. What do they say about black people Christmas? Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Black people's Christmas. Read it.
Black people Christmas. Kwanzaa is an African-American holiday that celebrated from December 26th to January 1st.
How come niggas don't celebrate Kwanzaa? They say Kwanzaa is an African-American holiday. How come Negroes don't celebrate Kwanzaa? Scroll down a little bit and watch. Look at the picture they got on his. Scroll down, scroll down. Ah, they ain't got it on yours, man. God, that Google Chrome is trash, man. I'm telling you. Go to the next one here. Now, and go straight to the part. Ah, there they go. There they go. Black folk Christmas with a man dressed up like a woman. There you go. Now go to the next article we got and go straight to that point. Okay, read that.
What was Christmas like for America's enslaved people?
Now go down to gifts. Right there.
Christmas gift. For slaveholders, gift giving connoted power. Christmas gave them the opportunity to express their paternalism and dominance over the people they owned, who almost universally lacked the economic power or means to purchase gifts. Owners often gave their enslaved workers things that withheld throughout the year, like shoes, clothing, and money. According to Texas historian Elizabeth Silverthorne, one slaveholder from the state gave each of his families $25. The children were given sacks of candy and pennies. Christmas Day, we gave out our donations to the servants. They were much pleased, and we were saluted on all sides with grins, smiles, and low bows.
Low bows. Go ahead.
Wrote one Southern planner.
Okay, now watch this. Okay, scroll down to where it says in some. In some, right there, in some instances. Watch this.
In some instances, enslaved people did reciprocate with gifts to the masters when they lost in the game. On one plantation in Low County, South Carolina, some enslaved house workers gave their owners eggs wrapped in handkerchiefs. Yet, overall, the one-sided nature of gift giving between slave owners and those they enslaved reinforced the dynamic of white power and paternalism.
And paternalism. Paternalism, all right? Now, for the sake of time, we're going to skip a lot of this stuff. Go to the Jingle Bells. I had a lot more on here, but for the sake of time, and these dudes are sleepy. All right, pull up Jingle Bells video. Bless your heart.
Dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh. Did you know the real Jingle Bells was not about bells? It was about slaves escaping. Did you know that? So the original Jingle Bells was named One Horse Open Sleigh. It was written by this over here, James Pierpoint. And according to an academic paper, the Christmas carol Jingle Bells has racist origins. The song was first performed in blackface in a minstrel show in Boston in 1857. What is a minstrel show? Minstrel show is a popular form of entertainment in the 19th and 20th century which shows artists performing in blackface, like this over here. where white people dressed up like black people and pretended they were stupid and lazy and did stupid things, and it was funny for them, you understand? Jingle Bells in particular was a funny one, but you have to do with slaves escaping. Jingle bells,
now
jingle
cut him
bells.
and go to the next video, because he explains something different. He's still speaking about jingle bells, right?
That is the origin of the song called Jingle Bells, a one-horse open sleigh by J. Pierpont. It's all about the color with the bells around the necks of the slaves, so the owners could hear when they were trying to flee. You can visit these bells at the Bullock Museum. So it is not a Christmas song for kids. You should read more about James Pierpont. The next time you should think twice before singing this song called Jingle Bells. So when those poor people were trying to flee, and the owners heard the sound coming off the jingle bells, they searched after them on the one-horse open sleigh. Now you know and understand
They
the
chased
origin
down,
of
so basically what he said, they chased down Negroes in ancient convertibles. They chased them down in ancient convertibles on one-horse open sleigh without the top on. Took the top off and chased down Negroes so they could shoot them.
And in that song, it says, "Oh, what fun!"
Damn.
They had fun chasing us down.
Good point.
They had
man.
fun searching us through the woods with the dogs.
Good point. So that's why how can we celebrate this stuff with the origins of it, knowing it's worshiping another God, and they used it to chase us down and jingle bell. They make mockery of us in their songs, just like the the Star Spangled Banner. They make mockery of Negroes. They just took that part out so you don't sing it.
Right.
And we still hold our right hand over our arm and honor these things. We can't do that stuff. Now, all right, man. Now go to 1 Corinthians chapter 10. Let's end it on this. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, and I want you to read 20 and 21. What is everything we went over today summed up into? Read that.
1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 20. But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils.
No matter how you spin it, the devil's in it.
Yep.
If it came from them, the devil's in it. That's why God said, don't rejoice like them. I'm telling you, Satan is behind it. Read it again from the top.
But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils and not to God.
Jesus ain't he ain't the reason for the season. Christmas ain't got nothing to do with Christ. Thanksgiving ain't about no damn family. It's about the murder of your brothers. Read.
And I would not that you should have fellowship with devils.
You shouldn't celebrate Christmas. You shouldn't celebrate Thanksgiving.
Nope.
You should be celebrating
Yahweh Day.
Yahweh Day. You should be celebrating New Year's. He said, I want you to partake with devils. Read.
Ye cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils.
Meaning you can never make those things holy in the eyes of God. No matter how much you are in the Christmas spirit or the season spirit. No, you can't make it right with God. He said, ye cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils. Read.
Ye cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and of the table of devils.
What does he mean? You can't worship Satan all your life in the flesh and then meet him in the spiritual world and sit down and eat with him. Never. It ain't gonna happen. Either you gonna obey God at this day or you gonna obey Satan for all eternity.
Right.
And perish. That's it. All right. So that's been our time here on Four Corners News. All praise to the Most High God. It's our show for today, man. Lord's will life lasts. We'll be on with another banger for you, man. Make sure you share, like the video when you watch it, so we can reach the four corners of the scattered of Israel and the dispersed of Judah. All right. Captain Severus, you up, man?
All right, Israel, it's that time again to support this truth and put your money where your mouth is. All right, don't forget, y'all, sign up with the Booster Club at iuic.fundraiser@israelunite.org. Also, don't forget, y'all, we send in those donations down here. We need some help. Keep them lights rolling. Keep them lights on. Keep the camera rolling.
That's right.
All right, donate to IUIC Miami. Send your donations to iuic.miami@israelunite.org.
All praises to the Most High, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned for Captain Shim and them with Precept, Pawn, Precept.
That's right.
All right, all praises to the Most High. Lord's Will Life Last will be on next Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, same place, here on
Four Corners News.
And with that, we say Shalom.
They ain't never seen a godly man. They ain't never seen a real brother. If you ain't never killed an old man, now how the hell can you die for your brother? I pour my soul into this. Measure of Christ, I'm trying to grow into this. Drink the same cup so I know what it is. This the New Testament, I made an investment. I had no other choice. I can see the future.